Create a platform that is taking what HBCUs do and mean to all of us to another level. What exactly is this?
So the portal is E-HBCU.edu. What we're doing is removing the barrier of being in a geography and you not be able to have the HBCU experience. So what we're doing is creating an innovative platform that allows you as a student, either fresh out of high school, eventually we'll create some high school programming, current enrolled student at, say, at Jackson State, and, oh, there's this program in Detroit I want to take, but I can't get to Detroit. The HBCU allows you to do that. It also allows you to take a curated education approach where you can learn from all four schools currently that are on there. So instead of having to just have one HBCU experience, you can actually have four right now. So imagine being able to, you know how you go to the ice cream shop and you're like, okay, give me this, and then I'm gonna pick that, I'm gonna pick this, I'm gonna pick this. Imagine you could do that with education in 4 different geographies, wherever you are in the world.
Okay, so now thinking about that, I mean, that kind of removes the people from saying such and such is the best HBCU. We're putting it all together. Well, what made you really say it was necessary?
So first of all, it wasn't me. It was the president of Delaware State, Dr. Tony Allen, Quentin Ross, president of Alabama State, Chancellor Pierre at Southern University. We came together to understand like we're better together, right? Instead of us individually trying to do things, there's programs that we offer in Detroit that's not offered in Alabama or Southern or at DSU, vice versa. To be able to create that innovative thought of being able to create a better education experience for us that doesn't exist anywhere in the world, like that was really the impetus for why we're doing this, is to be able to kind of almost meet every student where they are, but also expand the future learners, right? Fresh out of high school, in high school, but those that have gone on to get jobs and they want to come back and finish. Those that have gone on to have careers, but they need more education to increase their value, either at the current organization they're with or a future career opportunity. That's what E-HBCU does. It doesn't just do one thing, it does multiple things for multiple people, but it was designed for us to help close that wealth gap that we have. And part of that wealth gap is a lack of education to understand what our true value is.
Gotcha. So my last question has to just be for people who are trying to figure out, okay, I hear what you're talking about, I want to find out how to get on it. How do they get to access it? And also, what's the call to action for the other universities that aren't on the platform yet?
So great question. I love that because I'll start with the last question you asked. Like I said, we're better together. The first 4, the founding schools, we were like, hey, this is what we feel is important. We're showing the unified vision for what's possible. And we truly do want more HBCUs to come on to the portal so we can cover more education opportunities for students globally. Because each school can't do it alone. Each school offers something different. Each school also offers things that are similar, but what we want to do is extract those things that are different at each school to curate, in essence, the biggest and the best HBCU online. So that would be E-HBCU. The other part of it is really, how do we put aside kind of biases? How do we put aside egos? How do we put the student and the learner in the front? That's what E-HBCU does. It puts the learner in the front, because all too often education is not always designed with the student in mind. This time we want to do it with the student in mind and do it at a level of innovation that we rarely get. We rarely get access to that level of innovation, whether it's at an HBCU or we are at a PWI. We're exposed to it in that realm, but imagine being able to have access to any education that you want at home or in your pocket, right? And that's what E-HBCU does.
And how do we do that? Do we go to a website?
You go to E-HBCU.edu. We're on all social channels. Again, our goal is to meet all of our consumers where they are. And that's socially, that's on your platform, your web provider, all you need is the internet.
And you can get educated.
And you can get educated on the internet. Like if you don't have it at home, go to Starbucks, go to some local coffee shop to give you free Wi-Fi, hang out there and get educated on what's possible and how to figure out how to build your future.